You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, an army chronicans. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, aka Chronic.
And I'm Alana, aka Wifey.
And this is Pebby, aka Cat. And we are very excited. We all are excited. I know you're excited. This is Tableau and RM. The song is Stop the Rain. We're doing the official music video. I'm very excited for this too because you all voted for RM to come down the rabbit hole for the next BTS member to deep dive into. This is the most recent release from him, so we're very excited because we had just saw Joke. Joke was incredible, and I have a feeling that this is going to be a different style than Joke. And are you ready, honey?
I'm very ready. Pebby's ready too.
Okay, honey, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were about to get into. Everything's going great today. We hope all of you Army and Chronicans are having a great time as well. The song today is Stop the Rain by Tableau and RM. This song explores inner turmoil, emotional suffering, and mental health struggles.
Oh, cool.
The metaphor of rain symbolizes the constant weight of pain and distress that the artists face. The song was intentionally released a month before RM was discharged from military to avoid questions about the unflinching lyrics.
Crazy.
Wow. Well, could you imagine the 2 years for RM? We don't know anything about Tableau, so please let us know everything about Tableau as well. This song definitely has been making waves. So I'm very excited to check this one out, honey.
Very cool. I'm really excited to check this one out too. Intentionally released a month before RM was discharged from the military to avoid questions. Very cool.
Okay, you
strategic.
Ready? Very strategic. The thing about taking on responsibility is it can be really, really amazing. Especially like setting goals and achieving them. But I can tell you when things go what you think is very stormy, it feels like it never stops raining sometimes, and it's really overwhelming. And I know we've been very open with how we've been kind of in the behind the scenes to a lot of you too, and we're doing a lot better these days too, and we got a lot of help now. So knowing if there is rain, a way to stop it is an umbrella, like you're allowed to use other things to help you get through these moments. And BTS, RM, and maybe even Tableau might become someone that can help us through these moments too, since Tableau's new to us. And I'm really excited to see why this collaboration and why there's a kitty here as well. I think we all know when things are down, your cats always can come by you and
your
make you feel good.
Cats and music. Those are the two things that he's like. Cats, music, deck of cards, and singing.
Come on, Pebbies. He just wants outside really quick. And in honor of having the cat here, we're going to let the cat out real quick before we start this, because it's not raining out for him. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Nice lo-fi already.
I love the glowing hand.
Hello, rainy day.
Nice.
Tableau. RM. I'm all in. With a losing hand. Teachers call me rebel. Parents call me lost. Pastors call me devil. Had me kneeling at the cross.
Wow.
Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long. Call me pain's poster child. Religious home times were different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked. I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me. Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire?
Wow.
Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
The rain will fall, and tomorrow may not come, but maybe the tears will fall to wash the pain away. I'm trying to stop the rain. I know Everybody feel that.
Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane. Bad thoughts filling up my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 club.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust wasn't
Wow.
lust, dust into dust. Straight after
That's
stable,
powerful.
Be a dud. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much I hate my status quo. I know what you gotta know, my life is out of love. All the lessons learned already coming out of trust.
Keep my mind steady, but it's hard to readjust. Nothing stops time, but the clock will turn to rust.
Pain and rain, this will stay the same.
Got me looking for the exit just to entertain. Pain and rain, think I'm going insane.
Gotta turn off my phone now. Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm gone insane. Bad thoughts filling on my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Can't run away from the pain.
Wow, eh?
I'm trying to stop the rain.
I'm trying to stop the rain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
Wow.
I love that song.
That's an amazing song.
Wow, it almost like made me what Tablo was singing at the beginning made me feel kind of a little bit of your story. I'm sure a lot of people who grow up in a religious household and all the judgment that you feel, even just growing up in a church or even growing up in an industry or
And
like
any
getting
form of
famous very quick or
ideology.
something like that, and the ideology or something like that, you can get so lost in there too, and that guilt and the shame that you carry on with you way past its time, way past its due. And that's why when you go through therapy, sometimes they even say like that used to serve you, but now it doesn't
It
serve
doesn't
you.
serve you
It doesn't
anymore.
serve you anymore. So like I say, grab that umbrella that doesn't have holes in it to kind of try to stop the rain
Find
now.
something that serves you better.
And then RM's coming in here, and he brought up something very powerful for me. One of the craziest lines I've ever heard was the 27 Club, which I think a lot of you have heard of that 27 Club, where these artists will pass away at 27 because everything catches up to them kind of at that
Absolutely.
time. You know, you kind of are coming into your adulthood at 17, you get the decade in, and then at 27, that really is when a lot of people pick that you go too hard or you sometimes switch and then you turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about RM being in the bathtub and wishing he can get into another club because he thought he wasn't going to make it here. And now that you do, you maybe didn't address some of the things because you thought you weren't going to make it past 27. There's so many
You didn't
artists that
plan
have
anything
that.
after that.
Yeah, and who knows really how real some of these thoughts are, because I don't know Tableau's history. I don't 100% know RM's history and all of his thoughts and all that too, but it feels so personal, and that we know everything that at least BTS RM, when it's through BTS, it's all real and personal, unless it's through the universe, which is a whole different thing. But this itself was interesting to learn Tableau's flow as well. Incredible artist.
Absolutely. Very incredible artist. I really liked what he was putting through. I think their flow, like speaking of that first, together they had such a beautiful flow together as well. I think they both complemented each other beautifully.
Absolutely.
I really loved it. Was like a rap ballad. It was
R&B
really
and soul in a way too.
really R&B, really soulful.
Yeah.
Regardless of the genre, it was soulful. And so like that's something
Absolutely.
that I really loved about this particular piece. Going into the lyric video, which was gorgeous. We didn't need the subtitles, but we had them there, which was nice anyways, because it was a lyric video. It was
They
in
didn't have it all.
English. They didn't have it all in
No,
English?
no.
Oh, no, that's good. At least we caught some of it. I missed it apparently. But it was really cool because in the lyric video there was a couple words that were scratched off because it was like he was writing the lyrics out. And so one of the
Absolutely.
things is they always used to call me, and then it was something, and I can't remember what the lyric exactly was, but the scratched out word was Icarus.
Oh wow, okay.
right? And
Yeah.
the story of Icarus
The
is
mythology of
the
Icarus.
mythology. What was that again? Because I couldn't fully remember.
I only remember that he was the flying person and he was like a savior in that type of a.
Oh, was he the one with the flying shoes?
I think so, yeah.
So the messenger of the
I
gods.
think, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
so
that
like
was
that's
it.
really interesting that he used Icarus at first and then scratched that out and then put in like with whatever he was called, like the rebel or the rain. And
Right,
then
yeah, yeah.
they another time is before they right before they said rain, the scratched out was the forever pain, trying to escape the forever pain.
No
And
kidding.
so it was
That of
really
guilt,
that
right?
guilt, the things that you're going through, the pain that you're going
The
through,
worldviews
the
that you get stuck
world,
in.
yeah, especially when you're growing up in that religious.
Even the 27 is a worldview too, and that's
Yeah,
kind of why I think they're referring it to like ideologies or anything that you get into, and I think that's why everyone can kind of
yeah,
take on to this song as well, because we're not even trying to be like anti-religious either. It's
exactly.
it's really just if you go too harsh on the judgment, that's where people can really get the rain can never stop on some people, and you
Yeah,
don't want
because
to throw that rain on the
I
people so
remember there are
harshly.
things that were said that have been said in my past where that still stick with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So like we've even gone through this a couple times. You're like, honey, that's not okay. Right? And so like where we've had those conversations because of those judgments or things that you kind of gain is like what he was saying growing up in a religious home where some of those things you can take them on forever and it becomes a pain. And but what's really interesting too, like with this song entirely is how much they're talking about like, well, then all these plans that they had and these beliefs that I had in myself, they didn't fully come through, they didn't come to fruition because I'm actually not what I think of myself.
Yeah,
Right.
of
And so you
course.
have to keep moving through this pain because eventually the pain will subside if you can keep moving through it, even though you don't want to have to go through it. It's so
Yeah,
difficult. And like, so it's just a gorgeous song all the way through.
it is, and they always give you hope and they teach you perseverance. That's what I think
Mm-hmm.
the lyrics always from RM always gives me too. It's the leader in him, the authority in him too, but the somber storytelling and the way that he can mix rap and R&B, it's honestly it's incredible. He's one of my favorite singers, to be honest. Love
Absolutely.
to see more of Tableau as well. Please let us know everything in the comments below, everything about them, why they came together, if there's any behind the scenes for these type of songs as well for the collaborations. Please let me know. Very excited for
Yes.
BTS to be coming together as well. We have a bunch more RM coming down the rabbit hole as well. We have a Patreon if you guys are looking forward to having any early releases as well. And did you have anything else on the song you wanted to say about?
The only thing I was really thinking about before we left is,
Yeah, of course.
if the two of them were really thinking like with Icarus, that really stuck out to me on the word thing, and that
Yeah,
is the messenger of the gods. And then they really are bringing a message to everyone with this song, a
yeah.
message of healing to get
Stop
through.
the
So
judgment.
it really is an Icarus kind of soul that's going through this in a way. So that was a really cool. I don't know, that just stood out to me a
Well,
lot.
no, because I think the main point of that is you have to be somewhat of an anti-hero and a rebel if a system is making you act a certain way and it's
And if
not
it's
executing
broken, you
correctly
have
and
to
it's
be able
broken, then
to,
you have to be that
yeah,
Icarus to fly your own
bring the
way to
message.
bring the message correctly, and that's what they're saying. And it's what a good message to not give people rain,
Yeah,
stop giving people guilt, stop the judgment. You don't want it yourself, but we all can
yeah.
be there for each other and still talk correctly and have some truth. I think that's why y'all love the reaction channel genre itself, and that's why we hope
Mm-hmm.
you like it here too. And if you do, please hit the like button so that you know that we are having a good time as well. And like I did say, we do have a Patreon as well, so definitely check out that link if you want to see all the extra goodies as well to help the family, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone. This was such a treat to be able to listen to RM and Tableau. This was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care and bye for now.